What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender standard video. And today we're going to have a look at this incredible Golgari Airship decklist that was made by Nithin, because I want to fuel my Phoenix Fleet Airship addiction. I think it's my favorite card in standard at the moment, and I just think it's a fantastic build-around. So this deck was super impressive. I kind of went 7-0 undefeated with this one. I mean, this may just be the best airship deck I have played so far, so that says a lot. And yeah, let's talk a little bit more about what the deck is trying to do. So just like with the other airship decks that you've seen on this channel, we are using a Besieged Mirror package. It just works incredibly well with the Phoenix Fleet Airship. A bit of a refresher, the airship is a 4-mana 4/4 vehicle with flying. At the beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice a permanent this turn, you create a token that's a copy of this vehicle. As long as you control 8 or more permanents in Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature with a crew cost of 1. So it works really nicely with the Besieged Mirror because it's a 4-mana sorcery with bargain. So in order to bargain, you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast the spell. You then search your library for a card, exile it face down, and shuffle. If the spell is bargain, you may cast the exiled spell without paying its mana cost if the spell's mana value is 4 or less. The exiled card into your hand if it wasn't cast this way. So if you besiege into a Phoenix Fleet Airship, the card starts copying itself immediately, which is great. Simultaneously, Besieged Mirror also adds like a lot of flexibility within the deck. We have a lot of these like pieces that we can tutor up to help us you know, win the game, of course. So something like Ruinous Waterbending is in a main in here, a 3-mana sorcery. All creatures get -2/-2 until the end of turn. And clean up a bunch of like Badgermole and mana dorks and all that stuff. Really helpful in the current meta. There's an Elegy Acolyte in here, which is really cool. 4-mana 4/4 with lifelink. Whenever one of our creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card, you lose 1 life. So a bit of life gain, a bit of card advantage. But that Void Trigger is also surprisingly great in here. At the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. So you could just basically swarm the board with these robot tokens as well. They can all crew your airships, which is fantastic. Now, one of the greatest synergy cards in the deck with the Phoenix Fleet Airship is the Obsessive Pursuit. This is a 2-mana enchantment. When it enters and at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life, you create a clue token. Whenever you attack, you put X amount counters on target attacking creature, where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, the creature gains lifelink until the end of turn. So Obsessive Pursuit is basically a way for us to always have something to sacrifice, because we can always crack a clue token and then make more airships. It also works nicely with the Besieged Mirror. We always have something to sacrifice. But in general, there are a lot of ways for this deck list to get either like a ton of mana. I mean, there is the Badgermole package within this deck, so we have 4 Gene Pollinators, 2 Llanowar Elves, and 4 Badgermoles. With all that mana available, it's very easy for us to like crack like 2 clues and maybe a map token that something like Sentinel of the Nameless City makes. So we can also turn the Obsessive Pursuit into a bunch of like damage and also life gain, hopefully, which is pretty great. So a lot more spice in the sideboard as well for us to tutor up with Besieged Mirror. There's a spicy one off Day of Judgment in here, which if you have it in the deck after sideboarding, you can tutor it up with Besieged Mirror. We have Dauntless Scrapbot, which would be like a massive piece of like graveyard hate to your opponent. So if you see these like spicy one-offs in there, that's kind of like why, because the synergy with the Besieged Mirror. But you can also like make your own text. Like, you know, back in the day, I used to play Ancient Vendetta as a spicy one-off in my sideboard, because that would be an anti like combo card, which can be quite relevant, especially now that Bent Airbending is on the rise again. But in general, this deck is just so incredibly sweet. It's such a like cool sacrifice, mid-rangey deck list, and like I said, I definitely think it's one of the best Phoenix Fleet Airship decks that I've played. The 7-0 record speaks for itself, so let's dive into the gameplay. But also, if you're interested in seeing any Lorwyn Eclipsed early access brews, as you're seeing this video, I will be live on Twitch, streaming it for a long amount of time. But also, if you cannot make it to Twitch, no pressure, because my best decks from the early access stream will always make it to YouTube, of course. So let's dive into the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, this is also crazy. all right. Girl, chill out, chill out. My goodness. She knows no chill, this woman, at the moment, I guess. It's not too bad, though, but I get what you're trying to do, girl. This sounds more like classic Robin, at least. All right, let's go. No, this sounds more like classic Robin. If not a bit sus. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not that bad. I thought it was bad. This could be a certified bop. Yes. Let me get that up for you. It's still a little awkward sometimes because at some point I need to invest in a triple monitor setup so that I can always have Spotify up for you guys. Because it's just broken. There you go. So we're playing against Badger. Of course. Of course we are. I know this is a bop. I'm okay with this one. This one's great. I was nervous. But you can't blame me. You can't blame me for being nervous. After that previous song. Okay. Wicked roll. Flip it around. Wicked Witch. On Badger, I guess. Should I just go besiege the mirror into the Phoenix Fleet airship? Probably. Wicked Witch. No, I did. I was like... I thought it was a classy party. I'm so close actually to getting the full Obsessive Pursuit value, but it's fine. I'm just gonna commit. No, it's in the new Robin song. See, now everybody keeps doing it. It's in the new Robin song. I can't say anything else. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's nothing else to say. Robin just lost her mind a little bit. I can't say shit. Everybody's gonna keep asking for it, of course. Wasn't me. It was actually Bessie from the chat, Ryan, that was like, Ash, have you listened to the song yet? I was like, no. So if you want to put the blame on somebody, you gotta wait till Ryan drops in the chat. He's the person to go after. Anyway, a banger. A request from a couple days ago. No. Play this Sus Robin song, yeah. 10-hour workday? Oh no, shit. Make sure to rest up well. Rizzler. Can I find a way to win? Imagine resting, I know, right? In this economy. Should do the job right there. Whichever. No. I'm always open to discovering new songs, though. Is it a bop? Is it a bop? Even if it backfires. Even if it backfires. Yeah, I think actually, like, Robin's song went viral on, like, Twitter or something. Because there was, like, a performance on, like, a late night show that she did that was fucking deranged. She was just rolling on the floor. Doing that song, so... I think it was, like, viral. It was one of the first viral memes of the year. So... yeah. Either way. Weird. Badger Mole. Day of Black Sun. Intimidation Tactics. Torp Orb. Nah, we gotta do better than that. We'll probably do like Day of Judgment here. Waterbending is nice. This is probably too much. Don't get enough value out of that, I don't think. Some of these. I just mull this, I think. Yeah. The lyrics will stick with me forever, I fear. Set up my own gene pollinator. I could wait on a water banding opportunity. Try this. We've seen a lot of like similar names on the ladder, but I also think I always play around at similar times, so if it's somebody else's routine, I do feel like you definitely have a chance of running into somebody pretty often. I'm getting vibes from this opponent. This is just their routine. No weird vibes. What kind of sleeve is this even? Wow. That is Zula? Okay, chat. This is really hard because, like, part of me wants to hold Bitter Triumph in case of the Roboroid, but I also want to get to a spot where I can wipe all their mana dorks. You know? This is really weird. Because I'm also, like, as I'm getting rid of their ramp, I'm also losing my own ramp, but they only have a 1 land in play, so I think we're still making the right moves. Oh yeah, but there's definitely, I had like a whole list that I kept track of people that I kept queuing into for the longest time. So, yeah. Yeah, I had a list. Yeah, I'm got my eyes on Roboroid. Looking for a land desperately. Don't be shy. Play another mana dork instead of a land. Don't be shy. Nothing will happen to your board. Ahaha. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Trust me. Trust me, I'm just somebody that is in a color black. You know, you got nothing to worry about. Are you just flopping on it? Yeah, I think they flopped. I don't think they found it. Crater Hoof into the graveyard. Bruh. No, they did find a land. We'll play this Bob. Forest. Just don't feel good about this. I'm also missing my own land drops, you know. Yeah, plus this, I was afraid, what if they have the Spider-Man counter? And there was a pause in response to the Obsessive Pursuit, so I do think they have that. Shit. I do think they have the Spider-Man counter, the Detect Intrusion. Uh-oh. Not good. Can I request an insane Katy Perry cover? Oh, brother. Insane Katy Perry cover. I'm already sweating at the idea. This could bait out Detect Intrusion, though. I'm hoping it does. 4 mana floating, no problem. Nothing to worry about. I'm fucked. I'm just screwed because they definitely have starting town. Perfect. Yeah, I'm screwed. It's over. This is definitely forcing out the Spider-Man counter, I think. If they don't have it, then they don't have it. But I know, like, I'm sure they do, yeah. That's game. Man, that counter spell. Knew they had it. Maybe I should have acted quicker. You see somebody take Mono Black Sacrifice to Atlanta. Didn't day 2, but I got your vibes. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I looked at most decks that had like a reasonable record, even if they didn't make day 2, so I guess maybe they didn't do too good. I just wonder, like, what possesses somebody to make music like this? Do they just try to play at, like, festivals or something? I guess so. The player's name was... if you can look it up. They went 4-3-1. Oh, that's not too bad. That's pretty cool, actually. No comment chat. Banger song. I can only make black and green. Right. Let me have a look at their hand first. Okay, so Mockingbird's gonna try to copy my Badger. But then I can just get rid of their Badger with my Tragic Trajectory. They got Nature's Rhythm. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do like this. Dissociate, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Like, what is the fuck is their lore? Oh no. Hope they're happy. It's bad, but at least it's funny. Yeah, sure. Like, you know, they tried. They tried. Yeah, they're having fun with it. Like, you have a good time now, bestie. Get double Obsessive Pursuit going. I feel like that's a bit extreme, though. Okay. They're gonna just get another Badger, aren't they? Be a banger if I were 8. Yeah, I feel like that's the audience or something, or just like people that are wasted as fuck. But I think the album is from 2013, and this is absolutely 2013, like, comedy, you know? Nah, it's true, Minus. It's true. It's true. This is not too bad. Like, this is not too bad. I think it's, yeah, it's like, it's 2013 humor, which is like fine, whatever, you know? Oh, wow. Did they rip a Robert off the top? After you gave me a salty emote, you have the perfect top deck? Okay, buddy. You really cooked. Do I have that board wipe in here? Yes, I do. Period. Now, if that's a counter spell, I just quit, but... I mean, cracking that doesn't really do much. Nah, like, I mean, listen, it wasn't bad at all. Like, it wasn't bad at all. We've heard so much worse over here. Like, don't worry about it. It could have been so much worse. Alright. Get fucked. See you later, buddy. Love to see it. Shout out to Day of Judgment. I mean, they can still top deck, don't get me wrong, but not that my hand is necessarily better than theirs, but Lena Weaver's a good one I have left, though. Nah, that's how I feel too. That's how I feel too. And I can respect the comedy behind the previous song. They didn't try to make it weird. They didn't try to make it, like, offensive or overly sexual or anything of the sort. Like, they were just trying to be funny with it, which I can respect. Badger. Need to, like, is there something I can do to hit that thing out of the graveyard? Because I'm dying. Legit, I'm dying over here. I mean, this is not cute. It's just struggle bus right now. Nine life. Fuck's sake. Need a miracle. Oh, right. You just... Right, of course you would. That's why you're top 90 Mythic. Back-to-back Roboroi top decks like it's nothing. Dude. I'm screwed, you guys. Because why wouldn't they? Right. Why wouldn't they? And then they just, like, tutor up Badger Mole soon, and... While all of that is happening, I'm getting murdered by my own obsessive pursuit. Is there a case for elegy here? I think it has to be elegy, right? I think it has to be elegy. You also make it 2/2 up while you're at it because of the void trigger. Then pray. The green turtle with haste. Green turtle with haste. The one that brings back lands? OTJ? Chat, we may get out of this. Next, a bunny with death touch. Don't give them any ideas. Okay, recovery. Recovery! Max City. Nah, it's true. It's true. We're back. That Day of Judgment was basically the thing that saved us. That was great. What do they have here? An Nexus 3 right now? they're probably like just going for Roboroid, aren't they? Limps. Nah, I don't need to be doing all that. I don't think there's anything they could find that randomly wins them the game here. Not even a Crater Hoof. Killing it, though. Killing it! This deck just plays so many cool cards that I love. Elegy Acolyte, Phoenix Fleet Airship, all of that stuff. I'll hit him with the smiley face. I'm not a hater. Surprisingly enough. I'll try. Alright. It could be a fun idea. Favorite OST from a game? I want to tap into nostalgia. If I have to pick a favorite OST, an OST that will forever stick with me has to be... Hold on a minute. It queues up those songs automatically with the link. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to here. Okay. An OST that will always stick with me forever has to be the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I'm sorry, like that, the music, the intro music, the music when you go into a fucking battle, like ooh, you know, that hits. That soundtrack will always get me going. Sands of Time, that'll always get me going. It's so fucking good. Like it's so fucking good. I'm still hopium for any updates on the remaster, but I played it on GameCube. I played it on computer when it was with fucking floppy disks. Like, I was obviously way too young to play that fucking game, but I did not care. I played it mostly on the GameCube, though. Mostly GameCube girly. GameCube was the best version. I do agree. I had it on like, my parents had it on like the floppy disk. Then I had Prince of Persia on one of those like CD-ROMs that you had to install with like 3 discs to get the fuck-ass game. And then eventually I just got it on GameCube as well, so yeah. Did I ever beat the game? No. Young Ash was not capable of doing that, but I had a good time regardless. Yo, Jack, thank you for the 35. I'm just gonna get a blimp here. I was thinking like I could set up Pursuit, but looking in. 35 months, so thank you so much. Games are good. Spends the time playthrough. If they get the remaster ever like pulls through, absolutely. But I think it's just gone. I think Ubisoft has like fucked around with it for so long. I don't think there's been any updates for years. But yeah, they were supposed to remaster that game, so you know. It's crickets. Main Soul Guide Lantern. We'll get it before GTA 6. I don't think so. We might get it before Half-Life 2, but I don't think we're gonna get it before GTA 6. I'd be shocked. You have a conspiracy about the remaster? Ooh. Half-Life 3, yeah, whatever the meme is. Did I say 2? Whatever. I can crack it. Get another one. I'm dying. Wookie, thank you for the sub. The rumors it's supposed to be announced this year. I feel like I've heard that. You know. No, I literally misspoke the meme like an idiot. My bad. What about the Kristen Stewart Twilight remake, though? Well, I'm pretty sure there's a Twilight anime coming to Netflix. I'm pretty sure that's still in production. I know that sounds fucking insane, but it's true. So that'll be the first Twilight media we're gonna get revived. Yeah, there's like a Twilight anime. Yup. Could swing for 5. What the hell, why not? Yeah, for real. It unironically looks decent. I have not seen anything about it. I just know it exists. Do they have, like, pictures of it? I don't even know. Can't find anything. Gender swap in the Twilight remake. Period. I think the song has like replayed itself. Either way. I think my Spotify is weaking. I think I'm in an entire... I don't know. Napkin, thank you for the 75 stream streak. I think I'm in the entire album now, which I don't want to be in. Okay. Back to vibes. And how the hell do I win this? You now spin, you're now part of the gang. Rita enjoyers. Yo. Riddler's an issue. A little bit. I'm so close to just gaining a bunch of life, too. But... yeah, I feel like I should watch Castlevania at some point, because I think I would like it. Oh shit, another flop mall. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I should watch that at some point. Well, maybe. I think I'm probably just losing this airship, but it's okay. It's peak. I do appreciate some peak. Yeah, just kill it. Just vote. Just vote. I know it's dead. New Riddler. Didn't they do like Castlevania shit with Crimson Vow, or was that another anime? Wasn't there like, what was that Soren alt art that, what was that? What was that Soren alt art that was by like a... No, that was by like an anime... No, this one. I understand there were Dracula cards. I have them. But there was that one. That one was specific. That was just the main? No. The main story looked different. See, it was the Castlevania artist. How How do I know more about Castlevania than all of y'all who are claiming to be stans? How do I know more than you guys? That's not right, is it? How do I know? You guys claim to be stans. Watch the anime 100 times. You don't know we have a Castlevania art style. Okay. Exposed. Fake fans in the chat. Fake fans in the chat. Crazy. Well, there you go. You have a Castlevania Soren. Fake fans in the chat. Yeah, like, technically it's not, but it was like a whole thing that it was like the same artist that did Castlevania that did Soren. I remember that. That was like, so I was an anime, and that was like the only one that could come to my mind. It was like, this is the original Soren, if y'all remember. Oh gosh. This was like the original style for that card. I don't know why it's so tiny, but it was that one. We'll see how it goes. Like, I guess I could do it. No brooding. Nah, it's true, like... I feel like this they just have an answer. I feel like they're just gonna flop maul me. Here. Let me see if I can get into the Prince of Persia OST. Sense of time. Is that even on here? It's getting weird. I mean, I have lethal. Of course, if they have nothing. This is +4. Flop mommy. Okay, they don't. Sick. Whew. Okay. I think this was like one from the soundtrack that fucking hit. Yeah. Immediately I'm locked in. Like, immediately I'm transported to a different world. Absolute masterpiece. That's right. That's right. Yeah. If you know, you know. Oh, this is Sense of Time. It's so fucking good. Like, I just need... Give me the remake! I can't do it! It hits. Second one also. And what was the preload to the fight? Oh, like, this one. This has to be my favorite one. This. Yeah. All of a sudden, you knew shit was gonna get real. Those have to be my favorite from the soundtrack. I think it's just nostalgia. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I mean, I guess you could go Orb always. The rest don't hurt, I think. Which is Vanity. Not convinced. Try it. Yeah. It's very fucking bad. It's a bad movie. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's... Yeah, for me, it was great. I could not stop watching it. Okay. You like the Resident Evil movies? Yeah, I think they're like on a similar vibe, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get the pursuit started. 3 copies is kind of a little bit too much, though. 3 copies against potentially aggro, it was terrible. I think it's bad. It's not very good. But it has my heart, so... Unlike the Assassin's Creed movie, which is just pure shit. You know, I think they're making a new Assassin's Creed movie as well. Or like an Assassin's Creed TV show. I heard something like that. How about you focus on the games? Concept. Hey. There goes Badger. It's like a blink thingy. Bought all my land, fair. But it doesn't bother me too much. Ooh. Wait, fuck, I realized I can't do anything with it. For some reason I thought I had 4 lands in play. Well, silly me. Fucked up. Make it work next turn, I guess. Yeah, I'm dying. Okay, no, I kind of... Maybe I played it right, because I baited the null out. I can get the airship down and then crack the passage. We can immediately start copying airships, but I'm just having to navigate around negates. That stuff. It may not happen. This Bob. Another great song request from the chat. Been obsessed with it since. Yeah. Maybe I just need to keep it humble and go for Gene Pollinator getting me some life. I think that's the best thing I can do. You go ahead now, little Gene Pollinator. It adds up. It adds up, right? It adds up. Okay. Back to even life totals. Oop. Back to even life totals. And then what? I wonder if there's a way for them. Nah. I think like maybe if they go Boomerang Basics to bring it back and then Flood Maul or like Storm Chaser Flood Maul my Pollinator. Would I be okay with that? Probably. Let's get Negate going. I feel like you gotta then. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm fucking dying. There we go, Ellie. Let's see if Ellie can clutch it like it did last time. Give me a second. Even Ellie. Type 1 if you believe in Ellie clutching this. Type 2 if you think we're fucked. Be real. Be honest. Be honest. I see twos in the chat. No. Not that honest. You may be right, though. A lot of believers. A lot of believers. A lot of believers. That gives me hope. Yeah, what it was me, Alan. We are so fucked. Okay, we're fine. Unless... So... Okay. 3 otters. Hold on. Kinda hoping that would pump it up, but it's okay. Every day we untap is a gift from the mighty blimp. I mean, yes. Yes. Well, yes. Walker's in play. If you can believe it, we are alive. Now winning. Still be tough though. Okay, they're going for the make more otter strategy. That's not bad because all the prowess triggers. Oh shit, does your hand have to be? I don't know. I mean, I think they're just trying to go for the kill with the otters. Surely. Oh no. I know this is like exactly what they want. Yeah, whatever. I'll try this. Go ahead. They just threw an otter away? Dude, I'm so lost. The fuck? I heard you like hearts, so... Trying to see if I can get 2 creatures with life gain. Wow. What the fuck was their hand then? I'm so confused. Like, seriously, what the hell was their hand? And I am. You may say I'm a dreamer. Yeah, I'd be so shocked if there were not good enough goblins by now. I don't know. I'll cope my way through it all. It's just gotta be though, right? It's gotta be. New Robin song. I don't know if I can torture chat like that again. Figure of Fable will dominate standard. Damn. You think Golgari can brew a tier 1 deck now we have the Shock Lands? I think Golgari already has very solid tier 2 decks. I mean, I'm playing a Golgari deck right now. It's just very hard for a deck to break into tier 1, then it has to be on a similar... Well, I mean, low-key, like, we've just been yapping and having a good time, but meanwhile, as we're yapping, this deck is 6-0. So, like... We're kind of chilling, and this deck is just going nuts. Alright, show up. You'll know where to run. Go ahead. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out to play. No? Consider me shook. Let's come in deck wins. Well, I think Cup is really the reason we're winning our games, but good card though. More so than a Cup deck, we are a blimp deck. That was just a great enabler. I mean, you want to be. Allowing us to compete. I know you've had that nowhere to run, so just do it. You're low-key already too late with it. Oh, it's a sheriff. You're also too late with that. You know, you were too late. Blimp deck or blimp pile? Asking the right questions. Pile, perhaps? But like, you know. I mean, I want to lock in and grab the blimp, but I could also see just removing the Cecil here. Removing Cecil also allows me to swing with the Gene Pollinator. I mean, I can always swing with the Pollinator regardless, but... I'm gonna look into the blimps. Here we go. What do you want to do? You want to let it go through? Alright. Well, you got 8 damage in air coming up soon, so... enjoy that. The pressure. Don't be fucking rude. I'm gonna look in. See, as long as you believe in a blimp and your heart is in the right place, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. So what the hell are they playing? Like, what is this? Dimir midrange splash white? What the hell do you splash white for in the mirror mid-range? The Great Blimp. Yeah. We have to start our own religion now. The Great Blimp. Luxac top decks. Oh yeah, you mean these 2 multiversal passages? Yeah, they really carried me. Trace the blip. Yep, actively drawing through my deck, and my opponent decides to hold back a single attack, like a single flyer. Yep, that's the choice they made. You can also talk about the fact that instead of luck sacking for removal, I put myself in a position where finding removal wins me the game, if you thought about that. I was torn between removing Cecil and developing the Phoenix Fleet Airship, and what did I end up doing? Developing the airship. And what did that make me, like, get to? Winning the game. Yes, there's a little bit of luck involved for sure, but it doesn't exist without developing a board state where you win. I didn't stumble my way into this victory, like I actively made steps towards getting there, so... Hard, like, see the waterbending still do something, but maybe not enough. Here we go. A lot of people seem to always forget that a lot about Magic the Gathering, and especially when it comes to the most like competitive angles, is that it's all about creating your own luck and making the right decisions to put yourself in the right spot. And then once the card align, you know, your hard work is paid off. The only reason that top deck was considered lucky is because we put ourselves in a position to get to that spot. I fear. Could have also got rid of Cecil, but... Oh, Gemba. Start of the top deck? Yes. A lot of competitive games I've played are about mitigating RNG. It's true. It's true. It's true. At its core, like a lot of competitive games just come down to that, you know? All I'm saying is, like, if we did not develop the airships there and instead we removed Cecil, or we did anything else but develop airships, we would have not won there, so... Or maybe opponent had removal open and they just decided that their Siren alone was good enough. You don't know. Okay. Ashlizzlle Commander. I don't play Commander like on that level. I play Commander for fun. Develop my boys. Mirror my pretties. Like, I could get absolutely wrecked now by not handling this board. I could get wrecked by Curiosity if they have it. Like, yeah, there you go. Favorite format? I'm always just standard girly. Always. Standard is where it's at for me. He's not flawless, but... Trying to figure out... I guess maybe my best bet here is... Maybe Elegy Time. Pauper. I played it a little, like, I played it like once at a MagicCon when a bestie showed up with some Pauper decks, and I had a really good time. I thought it was great. But I also sometimes look at the Pauper meta and like what's going on there, because I do find it very interesting, and I think it's just such a cool format. The really cool decks that are, you know, you can play in there and stuff. I really enjoy whenever I hear something about it or read up on it, or... I wish it was an arena. Yeah, I think it hits both of those marks. From what I hear from people. Am I gonna get board wiped? Still not sure why they're playing white, by the way. Okay. Sure. Well. Yeah, it was troll in the chat that brought that Pauper deck. So, still think about it. It was great. Not my elf getting stabbed. Bruh. Flash white for Ultima. It appears to be normalized, but I cannot imagine. I hate that I have to do this, but here we are. I would like to find a Badger Mole. I have 2 creatures that I can use and crew my airships, or something else. Are they playing white for Clarion Conqueror? I would say who hurt you, but I think we all know the answer to that. Like, who hurt you, but I think we know. Okay. We'll just have to respect that. Okay, well. Yeah, it shuts down. It shuts it down. All of it. Trying to figure out if there's a way for me to just not get absolutely destroyed by Clarion Conqueror. I'm not sure yet. Like, the Clarion Conqueror also shuts down my maps. Pretty, like, the Conqueror just shuts down this whole deck, I fear. It's very bad. Playing white for Get Lost? I mean, you miss me there, buddy. You miss me there. Yeah, this is where the struggle bus begins. Cannot no longer tap the land. Fuck it. That still works. Okay, we'll get through this. I hope. No, the lands are shut down by the Conquerors right now, so... Yeah. Okay. I know this is weird, but I think this is all I have. I just have to stop the Conquerors. I think they just destroyed the whole deck. I also like the end on Curiosity, but I just can't do this. How many do they have? Only 2 and they hit both? Alright, well, good to know. Crazy to destroy the mirror deck for some Conquerors and to get lost in a couple of normalized, but hey. Alright. You do you. Like die most of the time to their own mana, I guess. There you go, Summer Quest. Yeah, whatever. Works. Playing? Yes. Denied. Beast Miner's pretty good though. What happens if you Tishana an animated land trigger? It shuts the land down. Just like Clarion Conqueror does. It's technically the best use for Tishana. Tragic Trajectory. Yes, we'll probably keep that. Immediately shut down a Beast Miner. Yeah, opponent! Not looking so cute for you anymore. Alright, we navigated that well, though. Chat, top 130. 7-0 record with this deck. I mean, unbelievable.